Nightly Sports Call, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook.
Thank you very much, Paul. Welcome, everybody, to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm your host, Josh Taylor, and we do have quite a bit to discuss tonight. Day one of Wild Card Weekend in the NFL playoffs. The AFC is out in front on this particular day. We've already seen one game in the books, Houston beating Buffalo 22-19 in overtime. Also right now in Foxborough, Tennessee leading New England 14-13 late in the third quarter. We'll keep you up to date on what's happening with that game, as of course, as we see the AFC playoff picture become a little bit clearer, then the NFC takes their turn tomorrow. A lot of college hoops that happened today. Pitt, of course, losing to Wake Forest 69-65. Penn State with another big win against a ranked opponent. They beat Iowa 89-86. West Virginia losing on the road against Kansas 60-53. Duquesne women's basketball team, they lose at home against UMass 81-77 at La Roche today. And then, of course, we can talk a little bit more about the NFL playoffs if you like. 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. Also taking your tweets at Josh Taylor HD. But perhaps the one bit of good news tonight that you can probably hang your hat on, Penguins go on the road to Montreal. They get a win in overtime, 3-2 the final score on the first half of a back-to-back. They started that game tonight. Of course, they're back here tomorrow, 5 o'clock puck drop, so an even tighter window for a back-to-back. If you're going to have a back-to-back, you'd like to see games starting at the same time, but this one with the early start tomorrow, maybe not the best of advantages. And it kind of created for a weird situation because Tristan Jarry expected to start tomorrow. So the Pens left him here in Pittsburgh while they went to Montreal. They were going to bring up Casey DeSmith to make that trip, and then Casey DeSmith couldn't find his passport. Kind of a weird situation. So DeSmith couldn't find his passport. They had to call all the way down to Wheeling in the ECHL and bring up Emil Larmy, so they brought him up. They also called up Thomas DePauli from Wilkes-Barre. He made his debut tonight on the fourth line, and of course, that age-old trick of the rookie skating out on the ice by itself. Good to see that prank has not gotten old just yet. It continues to work. However, all the same, Pens get the win 3-2 over the Habs. They come back tomorrow for the second half of that back-to-back at home at PPG Paints Arena. But there's a lot to be dissected in everything that's going on now with the Penguins. Of course, Jake Gensel, Justin Schultz, both put on injured reserve today. They had to do that to bring up the two players that were brought up from the minors this afternoon. So that's one thing that kind of sticks out. But at the same time, we now get more clarity on the Sidney Crosby situation. He skated a couple times with the team over the past couple days. Now, granted, we found out later on it's because that was the only time he can really get time on the ice to skate, but he did say he felt comfortable being back out on the ice. He was glad to be around his teammates. He was actually good to get back out there and start working with the power play units while he was at practice as well. Made him feel a lot more comfortable, and that's something that you're happy to see, that if nothing else, him being on the ice, beginning right back into what he does best with the power play unit, something that makes you feel better. He also said something yesterday that I thought was pretty interesting. He was asked the question about whether or not this team, going through all the adversity that it's been through, and whether or not it could help them down the road this season as they get closer to the playoffs. And Sid agreed with that question. His answer was yes. He thought that the way they handle adversity is something that can actually help you, especially in the postseason when you know guys are worn down, when you know guys are injured and they're playing hurt, so that always plays a factor. But if you've been through that ahead of time, you know what to expect, and guys can still rally around each other. You expect other guys that might not be your main players to step up and contribute, and we've seen that from this team in the past couple weeks. So that's something that helps, and Sid believes that that's something that could help this team, given what they've dealt with injuries and how it might be able to push them forward in the playoffs. And it was a unique perspective, I think, from somebody who hasn't necessarily been with the team the past month and a half, but at the same time has enough experience with certain things to kind of recall when maybe something like this has helped this team in the past. So it is one thing that makes you feel better. You hope that Sidney Crosby is back, within the next couple weeks, just to give this offense a little bit of a punch, even though they continue to find ways to score goals. We saw Brian Rust do it tonight. We saw Brandon Tanev do it in overtime. So we've seen some guys that step in and chip in other opportunities and other situations, especially some of these younger players. Zach Aston Reese with a really nice goal set up by Teddy Bluger. So when you have all these guys contributing, it does make you feel better about the possibility of maybe not being full strength going down the home stretch or going into the postseason. Of course, the ideal would be to have everybody back. You want Sidney Crosby back. You want Jake Gensel back. You want all those guys on the ice together contributing to make this team better. But if you can't, you're going to have to make do with what you have, and the Penguins have done a really good job of doing that in the past couple months. 412-575-2600 is the number. Also, give me a shout at Josh Taylor HD on Twitter. We will take a break, and we'll talk to you when we get back. Stick around.
The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, putting new roofs on Pittsburgh homes for over 25 years. Call Ireland Contracting at 1-800-NEW-ROOF.